It was a silent night. A caravan was slowly moving through a desolate desert. Above, countless stars filled the sky, and the dim moonlight fell on the endless sea of sand. The sand dunes looked as if they were breathing. The caravan had been traveling for 3 days. Water was running out, the camels were exhausted, and despair was spreading in the eyes of the travelers. Some had cracked lips, others had parched tongues. Children cried while the adults panted with fatigue. Suddenly, a man shouted, "Look, there's water ahead!" Everyone's eyes turned. Indeed, in the distance, something blue shimmered on the sand. It looked like a lake. People screamed with joy and began to run. But in the caravan, one girl, Aisha, stood still. She watched quietly and then whispered, "That's not water. It's a mirage." The others laughed. "You're just a child. What do you know? We saw the water with our own eyes." But Aisha said firmly, "If we chase that mirage, we'll be lost forever." A few people stayed with her, but most of the caravan ran toward the mirage. Aisha looked up at the sky and said, "My grandfather used to say, in the desert, the stars are the only true guides. We will follow them." The small group began to walk with her. The night was long and the journey harsh. Thirst made people weak. Someone murmured, "This path will never end. We're going to die here." Aisha replied, with a trembling yet determined voice, "Hold on, just a little more. Water is near." Morning came, and the blazing sun turned the sand into fire. Every step became harder. Suddenly, one man collapsed to the ground. He said in despair, "I can't walk anymore. Leave me here." Aisha knelt beside him and lifted him up. "No, we all go together. No one will be left behind." With renewed courage, the group pushed forward. Hours later, Aisha pointed toward a hill. "Look, birds!" Their eyes lit up with hope. They headed toward the hill. And yes, there was a spring flowing between the rocks. Everyone rushed toward it, but suddenly another twist appeared. Near the spring stood an old well, and around it, scattered skulls and bones. The travelers froze in fear. "This place is cursed. Staying here is dangerous." But Aisha said calmly, "There's water here. If we run away because of fear, we'll die. Maybe these bones belong to those who had water, but let fear defeat them." The group gathered courage, drew water from the well, and saved their lives. By evening, they began their return. On the way back, they saw those who had chased the mirage lying lifeless in the sand. Their eyes were still open, as if searching for water until the very end. Tears filled the eyes of the caravan survivors. An old man said, "Today, this girl became our leader. If it weren't for her, we would all be dead." Aisha softly replied, "A true leader is not the one who runs after desires, but the one who recognizes reality and never loses courage." Moral: in the desert of life, there are countless mirages. Success is not in chasing them, but in walking the true path with patience, courage, and wisdom.